Booyah, I was gone. The other day, when I was singing, I actually caught that fly and then I let it go. While I was singing, then I snagged that fly. I went like this and then went like that. I had caught a fly out of midair. I get like maybe 25% of them. Depends what time of day it is. If they're all warm and moving well, the door's open like this. Still people. Like my cat. There's one. See? And I used to box them in this one place. You know, when they get all lazy in this one room. Man, over at my friend's house with R&P, Rob Brogel. You shouldn't have took my motorcycle, but still, you're alright, brother. Alright, so there's the Chipotle. And I was in his house straight just boxing the flies, man. I'd hit him. And when you hit a fly dead on with a good punch, you can actually feel the impact of the fly and then the fly going bang and into a wall. It's kind of cool. But you got to be like, not just fast, but you have to hit them just straight solid through. You have to like, you know, you have to catch them in their flight or somewhere where you're like, yeah, want a bag swinging back and forth and you go up in the air and you kind of like, you see me jump up in the air and punch the bag from another position as the bag's moving. That's how it is with a fly. It's like you hit it just right, the bang, that little fly goes. I said, oh man, I'm tired, everybody. I just want to make this chili. I'm not supposed to stay up all night. I done messed up my whole routine. It's really not good for me, but I had a blast of a time talking to everybody on yeah, let's just say Eugene Foodies, man. Really great group. All right, let's do some paprika. Let's do yeah paprika. And that's just plain old chili powder. And then we start with that. And we go and we get a little liquid smoke. Yes, see, I'm pretty chili powdered, a little liquid smoke in it. Yeah. Because it is what it is, what it is. Simple, sometimes, yeah. I don't have time. I could go out and smoke my beans, I guess, or something. Smoke my mic. You know, you guys know I'm just funny. I'm really tired today, so if I'm just like bouncing around and not really making much sense, I'm not making much sense to myself sometimes. So butter in with my rice, heating the beans, looking for the chorizo, getting also the last little bit of bacon I had. Yeah, put that in the bottom of the pan. There's gonna be a red, and a red, and a red, and a red. And because I'm gonna put red peppers and bell pepper in there too. All right. And I just pulled the part of the pepper. I'm leaving the other parts on, the flat parts, in case I want to do some like well, they're just easier to shape when you cut from a flat edge. That's the main reason. In case I want to roast a piece or whatever, you know what I mean? I could do something like some roasted garlic and roasted red pepper and a cream sauce. We could do that tomorrow. I really, yeah, even though I make this big thing of chili, I still need to switch my meals up. I try to have seafood 2 to 3 times a week. I try to rotate it. Red meat once a week, seafood 2 or 3 times a week, chicken twice a week, and then rotate my rice, my beans, my pasta, all these different grains going in and out of my body. I do my major meal and then I snack a lot at night, you know, to tell you the truth. And if the Cookie Monster is out, look out. 5 cookies only. You can only have 5 cookies. I want more than 5 cookies. Give me 5 cookies. I want more than 5 cookies. Give me 5 cookies. I want more than 5 cookies. It's like, you're like, man, you and the Cookie Monster. Let's start that thing talking again. Talking to me in my sleep last night. I was having dreams of Cookie Monster. Because I ain't got no cookies in the house. He was in my dreams. He was like, amen, amen. Make cookies. See, look, already the butter's thawed somehow. I don't know how it got there from the freezer. Make cookies. It was all night in my ear, man. I was like, yeah, that's why I didn't get no sleep, right? He was probably trying to drag on my arm last night and get me out of bed, you know what I mean? You know how kids be like, get up, get up, get up. Especially if their parent is like comatose, which I was last night, right? You know, and I am really, you know, I'm Cookie Monster's caretaker, you know what I mean? I gotta look out for the brother, right? I take it, you know, supposed to make him cookies sometimes, but he be getting a little crazy with it, you know, and getting all up in my ear. I saw the tire tracks on my, you know, see, look, little tire tracks. And he had some chocolate on one of them, right? See? I don't know, I didn't see him. You get up in my ear. You will make me any kind of cookie possible. I know you have butter. You need to go get an egg. Who has eggs? You need one. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Alright, we got the beans sort of hot. I keep forgetting where my microwave is because I threw the old one out and I got this new one, but this new one's about to die too. It makes a scary noise. The kind of noise where you turn it on and it starts making the noise and you want to quickly turn it off. That's all your instinct tells you to do. It's like, turn off, turn off, turn off. Turn off. Turn off. It's like, and the cats run out of the room. All the birds flock from the trees, man. Children across the street go running into their mother's arms. Yeah, man. The whole house starts vibrating. Yeah. Some stories, man. I got some stories I've had in my life. I've had, you know, I tell some of them, and some of them are pretty dramatic, you know, like the, you know, the lynch stories and stuff like that. Some of them I think I've like taken down, but I've seen such beautiful things, dude. I was remarking about that the other day, and just my interaction with the community, and just the little things I see. The little kid who called me G.I. Joe, and just being able to wave to, you know, people who see me every day. My workout early in the morning, and they know in this face, well, anybody who makes this face while they're running, all right, and they run every single day, and they start in the morning like this sometimes. I had to start in the grass today, you know. Oh yeah, that's right, I was telling you. So I'm writing this story, so I just cut up all this bacon. It was all warm too. All right, Rice is doing that tunneling thing. I'll show you. I gotta get this bacon fat first. Alright. I tried to time myself one day, but the kids we were working together and he didn't quite get it, but it was alright. Well, anyways, so fat, tunneling, rice, then story. Okay, tunneling rice. This is where I'm going to turn it way down to medium low. And I'm just going to let it finish up and sit. All right, we got our meat, got our onion. I'm gonna finish the red pepper. There's our bacon in there. This pan's already a little warm. We're gonna use that bacon fat. We're gonna use, I'm just gonna use a little bit of pure vegetable oil. I don't want to go to the, and only a tablespoon because the chorizo is gonna have a lot of fat in it. All right, so as I finish cutting this last piece that was bacon. So I go out jogging every day, right? And so I start at the house, and I do my first like 40 minutes to an hour at the house. It's a point where I go through where, I don't know, every jogger goes through this or not, but I start with like a really, really dry mouth, and I jog for a really dry mouth. And then I'm like, and then finally my arms start working a little bit better. I start doing my little mini spurts to make it all work better. They're not great right now because I haven't punched the bag or anything, but nonetheless, anyways. So I'm out on my run the other day, and I'm on this hill on South 2nd Street, and I run that hill sometimes, and I go up among the little neighborhood in the back there and run up the little hills there. So I kind of go around the tracks and come up and down and around and up. So I'm running down this hill, and they were showing this guy who's like cutting like a little pea thing in the air, like boom. I hit it right with a samurai sword, and it was shot at him at 200 miles an hour. Right? Y'all saw me hit that, man. Did I not hit that or what? You want to see it? Let's actually. It landed right here. Look. All right, I hit that. I'm gonna come back. No, all right. No, I'm just gonna keep going. That was cool, though, right? It's not. Look, there's no other red peppers in there, right? I saved all my product. I'm good about that. That was the one red pepper I smacked with the knife when I just tossed it up and talking about the samurai. Well, anyways, I made this comment about like when I get really into my workouts out there, guys. I get into this place of really in my chi, because a lot of the maneuvers I'm doing, I'm like trying to remember out of my brain and get my body to do them. My body's having a hard time with it, right? And so that's my chi place. And here goes the beef chorizo. We're going to use about 3 ounces. I'll show you the pan. And so, anyway, I've always had a super fast reaction time. I used to play with the stopwatches and get it down to like 7/10 was the fastest I ever got it without looking at it. Just going bam, bam, pressing that button twice. So I'm going down this hill. Now, electric shock hits, and I was talking about my neck. All right, so I'm going, my head shifts, electric shock hits, my body, I'm moving like 13 miles an hour, my body goes like this, right? Because the electric shock hits, right? All in that second, my feet hit the ground, I'm running, they go into a 2-foot slide, I'm like this, all in a quarter of to like a half second. I redid my neck, got it straight, went out of my slide and back into a run. All from electric shock to bzz, like, and just kept going. And I was moving, right? Yeah. Split second, man. All right, well, let's get this chili going. Peace, y'all.